Stewart has broken into the top 10. As we said, there is Ivan Tedesco. That's Ricky Carmichael's teammate on the Makita Suzuki factory team. Now, he crashed at the very start, and Denny, he has worked his way up to 8, and we've talked all season long about what a gritty, determined, tough rider Ivan Tedesco is.
Oh, Ivan's done everything the Suzuki's asked him to do. He's been a great teammate to Ricky Carmichael. When Ricky Carmichael may have faltered, he's been there to land on the podium. He's done an incredible job, and now he's proven he can do it from the back of the pack. The kid works hard. He's one of the most successful in the last 2 years, transitions from the lights class up to the Premier Supercross class. And Ivan Tedesco getting done, but look at James Stewart. Puts a pass on Heath Foss, and now he's going to set his sights there on Ivan Tedesco.
And there's James Stewart continuing to fight his way up through the field. How many points can he gain back with 4 laps left here at Daytona? Welcome back to Daytona. Ricky Carmichael leading here at the Daytona Supercross by Honda. Right in front of him is his teammate Ivan Tedesco.
Ricky's trying to make a statement right now. He's got the guys right in front of him who are in 6th, 7th, and 8th place, and he's about to put his teammate down a lap, and now he's setting his sights on James Stewart. This is a full power move right now. He can put James Stewart down a lap.
He wants that bad, doesn't he?
He wants it bad because right now James is running fast, full speed, and Ricky's chasing him down and gaining on him right now.
Ricky doesn't play mental games the same way a lot of other athletes do, but this is an opportunity he would love to take. It's a huge statement in the mind of Ricky Carmichael, and here it comes. Carmichael right behind Stewart, who is all the way up to 6th or 7th, and Carmichael right alongside Stewart.
The kind of games that Ricky Carmichael plays are the kind that just beat you down, beat you into submission. He doesn't want to mess around with little things. He wants to make a huge statement, and right now he's showing, I don't care what happened to you, I'm the man, the beat, I'm the GOAT, and he's proven it. A lot of people doubted Ricky Carmichael after the 2 Canadian rounds. He's like, don't doubt me. I'm made for 16 races, an 18-race season if you count the Worlds, and right now, Ricky Carmichael is getting it done.
White flag is out, and Denny, this championship is not over by any stretch of imagination. But based on what we saw out of Ricky Carmichael and James Stewart and Chad Reed when we showed up in Canada early on this season, if Carmichael can go on after having to find all that speed to beat Stewart, if he goes on and wins this championship, where would you rank that title and the 5 he would then have?
I think it'd be right up there at the top. I mean, right up there with when he beat McGrath. I mean, because Ricky Carmichael loves a challenge, and he's answered this challenge here in 2006. He's got to be proud of the team and proud of himself and proud of his trainer, Eldon Baker.
Here he is, Ricky Carmichael to the checkered flag and a record 5th win here at Daytona. He becomes the first rider to win it on 3 brands, winning for Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. His first Suzuki win here, the first Suzuki win here since 1981, and the first to be done on a 450. Chad Reed, an unbelievable performance. It's not a win, but it is a huge personal victory.
One word, man, the guy's an animal. Can't say enough about Chad Reed and his team. Incredible job.
2nd place, keeps himself alive in the points chase. And Denny, we talked about this as well. Tonight was his 58th start. He continues to streak, and a 53rd podium out of 58 starts. And the battle for 3rd goes to Michael Byrne. Preston ends up 4th. Privateer Nick Way comes back through the pack. He gets 5th. James Stewart is 6th. Here's Krista.
Actually, we've got his teammate Michael Byrne down here, his first podium of the year. James is just here. He wheeled off. Michael, I know you've got to be pumped. You're so excited, your first podium. Talk about your night.
Oh, man, that was a crazy race. At first, I didn't know what was going on. I heard the crowd cheering, and then, man, I was so bummed that James was down, and, I just like, oh, man, maybe this is the night. I can just got to keep solid, and Preston and I were having a great race, and I just tried to stay solid, and I actually pulled away a bit of a gap, so, no, I'm so stoked. My mechanic, Mikey, woo! He does such a good job all day, every day, and it's just good to reward everyone on the whole team.
Huge for Michael Byrne, his confidence and momentum. We're going to try to catch up with his teammate James Stewart, and we have 2 first and second place riders to talk to as well. Ralph?
Krista, the celebration continues. That man has just put himself into the record books again. We talked about the nickname, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And again, he's living up to the legendary status. 5 Daytona Supercross wins. And Denny, this is one rider who truly can appreciate what those stats mean.
He's incredible. I mean, he lays it down. He never falters. He always rebounds when the chips are down. An incredible ride tonight. He rode the smartest race. Sometimes, you know, the guy who wins the heat isn't obviously going to get done in the main event, and Ricky proves it time and time again. He just learns. He's smarter every time he's on the bike, and yet another win here at Daytona.
And you can see how much the fans love RC. Krista?
Guys, we're down here with our second place finisher, Chad Reed, but this has got to feel like a win. An incredible performance, an incredible test of courage and stamina to come out here and ride with that shoulder. Chad?
Man, I just want to thank the Asterix guys. They did such an awesome job of giving me a shot and keeping it together, and that was a tough one. You know, I needed a good start, and I needed to go at the beginning. I knew I couldn't, you know, be strong the whole time with my shoulder, so you know, unfortunate for James to go down like that, and you know, but for points, it's obviously better to lose 3 than 5. So you know, just look forward to this next week to regroup a little and get ready for Orlando.
I know when you came in here, you were worried that what you'd be able to do. You just wanted to get a podium. When you knew you were running out there second, was it just a huge sigh of relief? I mean, I know you were in pain, but to be able to come out of here and salvage something in this points battle.
I mean, for sure. You know, I was in second, and I felt like I had a shot at the win coming into this week, and yesterday it was a little unfortunate, but that's all part of racing, and that can happen to anyone. And you know, I'm just happy to be able to race. There's no way I thought I was going to be able to race this weekend, and got the next best points. So you know, I just want to thank the team for being real supportive. All the guys at Parks and Thor, and Scott Bridgestone, my wife, and Jeff Spencer, everyone, just for holding me together, and just look forward to next weekend.
Chad Reed, a true test of courage tonight.
An absolutely outstanding performance by Chad Reed. He's still in the points chase. We'll talk to the man they're all chasing when we come back. Daytona.
On stage with our winner, Ricky Carmichael. Ricky, that was a dominating performance. I know you wanted to come in and really kind of make a statement, get ahead in this points battle. Did you ever think you'd be able to do it that way tonight?
No, you know, I'm definitely back in the points lead, like you said. It feels great. I can't say enough for Makita Suzuki. They've been working with me hard, and you know, we're going to try to lay it down, man. You know, we gave one at St. Louis, and that's the way it goes. So it feels good to be back in the driver's seat, and got a little gift there from James. He fell down, unfortunately, and you know, it was a pretty clean race for me.
I know you've had a lot of milestones, a lot of huge successes in the sport, but you are now the king of Daytona Supercross. 5 wins, more than anyone else here at this track.
You know, I was trying to beat Stanton last year, but feels great to get that win there, and you know, get 5 wins. That's pretty amazing. It definitely isn't the Daytona that it used to be, but one thing I'd like to say, I'd like to give a shout out to my papa. He had some surgery, and you know, I'm glad he's hanging in there, and a really good friend of mine, Ernesto Fonseca. This one's for you, buddy. You're amazing. Your head's strong. You'll be all right, bud. And man, it's just it's a shame, but you know what? He's a great guy, and something good's going to happen to him. I can feel it, and I'd like to dedicate the win to those 2 people. Thank you very much.
Last year, Carmichael tried to break Stanton's record of 4 straight. He didn't do that, but this year he has broken the all-time record. He's now the only 5-time winner at Daytona. Let's go to Ralph and Denny.
Dave, I got to believe a spot in the Court of Legends will be up next for Ricky Carmichael. Here's a look at the results. What a ride by Chad Reed. He comes in second. Denny, your thoughts on this year's Daytona Supercross?
Well, obviously it lived up to the hype. What an incredible event. What an honor to be a part of it. From Travis Pastrana's backflip to Chad Reed's injury to James's crash and to Ricky's win. What an incredible night. It's an honor to be here, man.
Let's go back to Krista.
On a night when James Stewart was hoping to put some wind in his sails, he instead gets the wind knocked out of him, literally. Talked with a team representative who says James Stewart is back in his bus. We are not able to catch up with him because he is resting after taking quite a shot to the stomach after a very nasty hit. Guys.
Krista, let's take a look at the point standings now. Remember, this was not a round for the World Supercross standings, only the AMA series. Carmichael just 2 in front of Chad Reed. Reed just had a 1-point lead over Carmichael coming into this. An amazing run by Ricky Carmichael and Chad Reed, and James Stewart 26 back, Dave.
Here's a no-brainer. Who's going to get the Buku Big Air Award? In afternoon practice at the finish line jump, Travis Pastrana does a backflip. Well, most of a backflip. The AMA said, don't ever do that again. He gets the award, but tonight, Ricky Carmichael gets the big prize. He won Indianapolis last week, got that 25 points on the fuel, now leads the championship. Tomorrow, the fun continues at Daytona. We'll be here at 11 o'clock in the morning with the AMA Superbike season opener. We've got dirt track and then the 65th running of the Daytona 200. Don't you dare miss it. For Ralph and Denny and Chris DeVoe, I'm Dave Despade. Thanks for being here and so long from Daytona.